Hello, everybody. Welcome to the maiden voyage of Crypto on the Rocks. I am glad to be here tonight. And I know it's just kicking off and the notices are just going out about being live. And so everybody's not really in the house yet. Though my usual thing is welcoming you and then saying, hey, I'm here to help you get your mindset on crypto. Kind of not so much tonight. Tonight, it's more about having a nice cold beverage. Gonna start the night out tonight with a little bit of Captain and Coke, which is ironic because if my kids chime in here in a little while, they're gonna tell you he ain't about Captain. I don't know why, but I was kind of feeling it. So yeah, Captain. That's what's going on. So start out right now. Here's to you. It's good. Now this mug here, and there's no way, I know you can't see it. Yeah, let me see. Maybe you can just kind of get a reflection of it. See what's inscribing right there. Some of my grandkids got this for me, and it says, Papa is awesome. And you know what? I am awesome. Hey, listen, this is the maiden voyage, like I said, of Crypto on the Rocks. My intention is to do this live stream every Friday night, starting 7 p.m. Eastern, to kick off the weekend. My hope is that you'll join me, that you will bring a nice cold beverage. Excuse me. And then join me here live. And we could talk crypto, literally live right here. And whoever wants to can join in. Now, you don't have to use your camera if you don't want. You can certainly just use your audio, keep your camera off. That's fine. You can chime in the live chat by all means. That's okay too. But obviously the conversation will go better and go longer if I've got somebody to talk to and to chat with. A couple of people who are supposed to join me tonight. One of them, Crypto Jar, you met him on one of the live streams, or actually a couple of the live streams. He's on his way to a crypto conference in Toronto. Matter of fact, let me see if I can bring that up right here. Hang on one second. Let's see here. Oh, here it is. All right, let's pop that up there. The Blockchain Futurist Conference. He's trying to get his stuff together so he can head there to that. And so hopefully he'll have some stuff to chat with us about from this conference. I look forward to that. And yep, I think this year coming here, the 2024, I'm thinking I got to hit myself a conference. What about you? What do you think? In fact, maybe that's not a bad idea. Maybe meet up with a bunch of people at the conference. Why not, right? All right, let's kick this. I mean, I've got a couple of things lined up to chat about just in case, for whatever reason, nobody decides they're going to join me today. But just in case, let me put the invite link here in the live chat. All right, let's see. Join me. And paste. All right, there it is. Putting that in the live stream. So you want to join me live? There you go. I got that posted up in Facebook and YouTube. Unfortunately, I can't post it to Twitter from here. So if you're watching on Twitter, you're going to have to either just watch it on Twitter, or you're going to have to jump over to YouTube and or Facebook to get that link. Time for another drink. Oh my God, that's so good. I don't know why. Like I said, it's not my thing, but it was today. So, how's everybody doing? Looking forward to the weekend? I don't know. I'm got a little bit of things planned for this weekend, family related items. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing my grandkids at some point, but it's getting to be that time of the year where, it's almost time for back to school. So you got to start all that prepping, back to school shopping, because they were all still in school. How about you guys and your kids? Tell me all about it in the chat. Awesome. And again, plan to do this weekly every Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. And 7 p.m. Eastern every Friday. Hopefully you'll join us. Hopefully you'll get a better following. I mean, I don't know. My buddy Phillips out there. You need to join me, buddy. I know you're probably out with the wife right now, but but if you're not, you need to jump on here and join me, my friend. Philip's one of my good friends. We always go out, grab a beer every time we get together. Sometimes we don't even go out to grab the beer. A lot better off. Oh, I'm having one for you, my friend. Hopefully you are too. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna have to go in a minute and get me another drink. All right. Let's see. Like I said, I brought a couple of things up so we could look them over. But you know what? Right now, let's start with taking a look at the markets real quick, because why not? Let's see what it's doing. Weekend is always a pump or dump kind of situation, depending on what's going on here. So as we look into CoinGecko here, matter of fact, let me refresh this, make sure it is live. Yeah, see. So you just saw that, Bitcoin from when I logged into that, which was probably less than an hour ago, already up by $100. And again, it's the weekend, so people, retail investors putting money in, buying in, or they see it dropping, they're panic selling, they're dumping. Hold on, let me put that a little larger so you can see it. But so Bitcoin right now, 29.4. Ethereum, 1846. Now, there's been a lot of FUD recently about Tether depegging off of the dollar. It's dollar peg. I mean, you can see a little bit of that right here. But I mean, you know what? Let's go look. I don't think it was that much of a depeg. I mean, I think it was like less than $1. And honestly, depending on the influx, let's go check the last 14 days here. Depending on the influx, yeah, what is that? 99.6. I mean, and for some reason that's news. I mean, I get it. That's lower than it should be. It should be hovering as close to that $1 mark as possible. Like even right now, 99.8. Well, what did it just drop down recently? 99.7. See, to me, that's like, okay, if there's large influxes of money in and out of Tether, I can see why that would potentially be like, falling like that, or as they're putting it, depegging like that. Sorry, need another drink. All right, so what else we got? BNB seems to be on a bit of a downtrend right now. I've always been a fan of BNB, and you'd think it would be quite the opposite, where BNB, Binance, just got the was a license in El Salvador to deal with cryptocurrency. So basically, they're licensed in El Salvador. I mean, El Salvador has put itself in a position to be like the crypto hub, especially in South America. And you know what? Good for them. Good for them. They're going to make out like bandits when this next bull, or as the bull run goes, because the price of Bitcoin is going to easily triple from where we are right now, more than likely. And guess what? I mean, yeah, they did a lot of buys in maybe that $40,000 to $50,000 range. I think they even did a few in the $30,000 range, if I remember correctly. So what? They'll all be up. It's like a no-brainer, literally. So, I mean, thumbs up, kudos to El Salvador with regard to getting that license and now being able to deal with cryptocurrency legally and without restriction, basically, in the country of El Salvador. All right, let's check a couple other things out here. Cardano, where is it? Here we go. Cardano, one of the favorites here, 29.3. I mean, it's been holding steady in that 29-cent mark here for a bit. So, I mean, there you go. You know, I'm not a Solana fan, never have been. Anyway, Tron, I used to be a Tron fan, not so much anymore. Matic, I like Matic. 67 cents. You know, not much, 2.5% up in the last 7 days. Dot, yeah, I got no issues with Dot. I don't hold any, but whatever. Shiba Inu, oh my goodness. I am not a meme coin person. Totally not, in case you haven't figured that out from any of my other previous live streams. Litecoin, you know I like Litecoin. I like Litecoin for what it was made to do. So spend it. If you're going to be using cryptocurrency, why not use Litecoin? It is basically Bitcoin just coin has potential still. I mean, its previous all-time high back in 2017, I think it was, without going and look right now, was like over $300, which is when Charlie Lee, the creator of Litecoin, got rid of all his Litecoin, and it's been down ever since. But I really do believe that Litecoin has a legitimate work case. You know, you use it for what it was meant to be used for. Spend it to buy things. I mean, that's what crypto is meant to be. Hold on, time out. Another drink. I see a couple more people have joined the live stream. Jump in the chat. Let me know where you're coming from. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. And if you want to join me, links in the stream. Links in the chat. So hit that. Come on, join me. We can talk live. I'll even let you lead the conversation. It's all you. All right. Anyway, sometimes I just can't shut up. I babble too much. Anyway, all right. Let's check out a little bit more here on on CoinGecko. Excuse me, Uniswap. Not a bad price for Uniswap. Bitcoin Cash. That's another one that I like to use for spending. I mean, that's what it was meant to do. Spend. You know, it's meant to be spent. Look at that. Almost rhymes. Avalanche. Big fan of Avalanche. And if you follow me for any length of time, you know that Avalanche is one of the initial crypto portfolio cryptocurrencies that I think you should have in your portfolio. All right. Chainlink, same. It's also in that portfolio. Big fan of Chainlink. I think that they've got huge growth opportunities, especially as we build out into Web3. And now, for those of you who aren't familiar with Chainlink is an Oracle network that allows dApps and other developers to bring in real world information onto the blockchain. So huge. Let's see, Stellar. I do hold a small amount of Stellar. So I am a fan. I think it's going to be, I think it's got a bright future, much like Ripple. Okay, Ripple, this Stellar was founded by the co-founder of Ripple. And I think that, what they've got coming forward with regard to international remittances, etc., I think bright future. You know what? Let's keep going here. Yeah, not a fan. We'll just go by that. BUSD, I think they got a bum rap, but that's a whole nother issue. TUSD, like TUSD, just, I don't know. I'd rather have DAI. Where is it? Right here. Better, I don't know, less control in DAI if you're looking at stable coins. Okay, Monero. Big fan of Monero. Privacy coins, I think, is going to be huge as we move forward. The more the governments try to constrain people and to tell them how and they can spend their money and start rolling out CBDCs, the more I see the need for privacy coins. Monero, if you watched my live stream, actually, I think I also put it in a video. Monero is one of the items that I actually mine on a separate computer. Part of my security protocols for operating in the cryptocurrency space is to have a separate device to use for cryptocurrency. That includes mining. Monero, I do mine Monero, and I'm going to tell you, you're not going to get rich overnight in mining Monero. It's just it's the way it is. But I'm all about securing the network, and I'm all about having access to privacy coins that will be able to obfuscate transactions as needed. And unfortunately, I really believe that's going to be something that's going to be needed more and more as we move forward, especially with everything going on. And if nobody jumps in here to otherwise take me off track with what I'm talking about here, we'll talk maybe a little bit more about some of that later. Again, I see more people jumping into the live stream. Welcome. I appreciate you being here for the maiden voyage of Crypto on the Rocks. And before we go back into CoinGecko, let's take a drink. Okay. Feel free to join me. Let me know what you're drinking. If you want to join me live here, link is in the chat. Hit that. It'll let me know you're here, and we'll let you come on, talk with me. Again, you don't want to use the camera, no problem. You can just use audio or pop a question in the chat. I can answer it or whatever. Again, this is casual right now. I can see that my screen here is looking a little messed up. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can't fix that real quick without totally messing things up. Oh, yeah, see? Yeah. How about that? That's a little better. Right? No, maybe. Oh. Yeah, let's try that. All right. That's going to have to do. All right. So anyway, trying to at least let you be able to see me in some kind of fashion here. So anyway, let's go back and take a look at the rest of the top 100. We'll go to the top 100 and then we'll kick on to something else. Wait, time for another drink. Oh, that's great. Great. I'm looking to see if maybe you can see this like I was showing you earlier. Let's see. Can you really see that now? Man, that just is not visible, is it? Well, dang. Okay, so much for that. You got to take my word for it. That's what it says. All right. Let's jump back here. So, where do we leave off? Monero, right? Privacy coins. All about Monero. Other privacy coins I like. Dero. I don't think they're in the top 100. And Pirate Chain. Huge futures for both of those. All right. Ethereum Classic. For those who don't know, Ethereum Classic actually is the first version of Ethereum. There was an issue with some stolen Ethereum. I don't know. I think it was 2014, 2016. I can't remember exactly. And it caused a fork in the chain. And Ethereum Classic was born. And the current Ethereum is that fork that happened off of this Ethereum Classic. Okay. Not a real fan of Ethereum Classic. It doesn't have a lot of use cases beyond the base layer of Ethereum use cases. Cosmos, I got no issue with Cosmos. I like it. I don't really hold any. I'm kind of surprised they're on a bit of a downtrend over the last 7 days here. Hedera. Huge fan of Adara. I do hold HBAR. I honestly believe now HBAR is one of those ISO 2022 coins. Okay, so basically the ones that are capable of interacting in the traditional with the traditional finance sector, which again, as you've already seen, you got PayPal recently, this last live stream we did on Wednesday. Matter of fact, probably a good time to point that out as people are still jumping in here to the live stream. I do 2 live streams currently per week. Wednesdays, 10 a.m. You'll see it posted on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. Jump on in. Basically, I usually talk crypto-related topics for about an hour. Sometimes I have a guest with me. I'm not sure that I'll have Crypto Jar with me this week. He said he's going to try and make it, but again, he has that conference he's going to that I showed you earlier. Matter of fact, maybe we'll revisit that again in a minute. So I'm not sure that he'll be here this week, but hopefully the next time he joins us, we'll be able to get some information from him about that conference. And then now, again, maiden voyage tonight for Crypto on the Rocks. Chance to have yourself a beverage. Doesn't have to be alcoholic. Some of us it does. And maybe a laugh, casual conversation. But this live stream here, Crypto on the Rocks, is going to be much better and much more fluid if you join me. And why not drive the conversation a little bit? Again, currently, link to join me is in the live chat. Hit that. It'll let me know you're here. Come on, jump in. Even if you don't want to join the live chat, jump in the live. Even if you don't want to join me live here, jump into the live chat. Let me know where you're listening from. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, let me know what country you're from. Let me know if you're from the United States, what state you're from, and just say, hey, jump in, participate in the chat. All right, I can see my settings are going again. We're going to let it ride until it gets really bad, okay? All right, let's jump back in and at least finish taking a look at a couple of the prices on these cryptos as we head into the weekend here. Again, heading into the weekend here. Cheers. Oh boy, I'm in trouble. I got to head for another drink. You know what that means. I'm going to be leaving you here running the show by yourself, looking at the screen, if you don't jump in and join me right now in this live stream. All right. Let's take a quick look. All right. Filecoin. I do like Filecoin. I think it's a great use case. And honestly, if you ask me, this is a good buy for Filecoin. Again, as the proverbial saying goes, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just some guy, old guy on the internet right now, having a drink, talking to you about crypto. All righty. All right, let's pop back over here. Internet computer. I don't know. I'm not opposed to ICP. I don't hold any, and I don't know. It's probably not one that I would be investing in. Let's see. Not familiar with Lido DAO. Aptos. I think that's that's a little high for Aptos if you ask me. Mantle, not familiar. Kronos, which is help me. Crypto.com. Okay, I don't know what I got for them really. Quant, another one of those ISO coins that I think has a humongous future. I know the price has been hovering around $100 per quant, but honestly, I believe that's still cost average into quant. Again, not financial advice. All right, but I think quant, bright future. Absolutely bright future. Arbitrum, I mean, they got big things planned and going on right now there, so you can't lose with that one. V-Chain, I don't know. I've always been a fan of V-Chain. I kind of like it. I think that V-Chain has a bright future. I'm honestly surprised that it's down this low, right around a penny. I just that surprises me. Near Protocol, I don't know. I don't have any thoughts either way with regard to Near Protocol or Optimism for that point. Maker, I don't mind Maker. I again, the whole ecosystem for Maker, I think, has a lot of promise. Excuse me. I don't know what that is. Rocket Pool, obviously some kind of ETH pool. The Graph, not really 100% familiar with them. Aave, I got no issue with Aave. Again, I think very promising DeFi. Caspa, if Crypto Jar was here right now, I'm sure he'd have a lot more to say about Casper than I do at this point. And again, like Casper, excuse me, it's not Casper, it's Caspa. Before somebody's correcting me in the live stream here, but you can see that that's taking a jump a little bit right now, up basically over 7% in the last 24 hours. I mean, I don't know. Could be the weekend. We'll see. XDC. Remember, I was mentioning talking about my friend Philip. And Philip, if you're out there, come on, chime in at least in the live comments here. Let me know. And I was talking about him. That's one of his faves. It's one of the coins that he feels very strongly about and looks forward to being able to potentially profit from in the long term. And I don't know, he's constantly asking me my opinion. I suppose I should do more research with regard to XDC to be better in a better position to answer those questions. So stay tuned. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Again, kick into the live chat. Let me know what you think about that. And again, I see a lot of people coming in and out right now. Feel free to jump in on this live stream. Help me out. Look at me. I'm almost out of drink. I got to go get another drink. I need somebody to hold down the fort while I'll go get another drink. Link is in the live chat. Click that link and you can jump on live and join me. Okay. All right. Let's try and wrap up this section of CoinGecko here. All right. Where were we? Algorand. I am a big fan of Algo. I think it's very much underpriced right now. Personally, I think it's a good long-term hold. Sandbox, another one. If you're looking for gaming and honestly Web3 and just gaming in general in the crypto and blockchain space, I think it's going to be huge. And I think the Sandbox is one of those that are going to be front and center with regard to that. I'm not really too familiar with synthetics, stacks, not so much Frax. Okay, another algorithmic stable coin right here. Not opposed to them. Actually, I believe they're a combination of algorithmic and partially backed, if I remember correctly. Not familiar with that one. Immutable X, again, not wholly familiar. EOS, I don't know. When EOS first came out, I was all about it. Held a lot of EOS. Matter of fact, made a decent amount of money with EOS. Bought it at a good price and rode it up to its all-time high, and basically sold, took my profits, and walked away. And was hoping to buy in at a lesser amount. And though I was looking to do that, I didn't, because I wasn't too thrilled with the direction that EOS was going. And I still keep a kind of an eye on them at a distance, but I'm not looking to invest right now until I see more work coming from them. Multiverse X, sorry. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Axie Infinity. Again, I think huge, huge future for Axie. Honestly, might be just a little bit overpriced right now. I honestly think it is. And you can see over the last 7 days up almost 4.5%. I really think it might, even though it might be a bit overpriced right now, I still believe that Axie Infinity has a huge future, especially in this upcoming bull run. Theta. I am a huge fan of Theta Network. I don't own any Theta tokens, but it is one that I'm looking to invest in. I think, again, maybe although this point where we're on the cusp of being able to transition into the bull run, I don't know if waiting on this is a plus or minus. Again, not financial advice. Tezos, honestly, I think they'll never recover from what happened with regard to their US peg stablecoin. USDD, I don't even know who the hell this is. Don't care. ApeCoin. All right. You can't be in the cryptocurrency space without aping into something, right? Okay. Honestly, I don't think it's a bad price for ApeCoin, but I honestly, it is up over 5% in the last week. So I don't know, maybe kind of holding off on that. BSV. Now, I know there are a lot of people that are not BSV fans. And honestly, it took me a while to become a BSV, a Bitcoin Satoshi Vision fan. And I did buy a number of those, which I recently sold. But I'll tell you what, trying to move BSV, especially to like a centralized exchange, which is what I was trying to do in order to sell the BSV. What a pain in the ass. I mean, I'm sorry, just was a pain in the ass. You had to wait for like, I forgot, it was hundreds of transactions before they would say, okay, it's legit. We got your BSV. And I get it. They're worried about a 51% attack on the BSV chain. I don't know. I know it's happened in the past. I don't know that it would happen again, but I'll tell you what, there's a lot of, or from what I hear, there's a lot of development going on the BSV chain. So I don't know. That's honestly why I put money into BSV and grabbed a bunch and just kind of stocked it away in my wallet, because I was thinking, well, okay, there's development going on. If you're looking to build on Bitcoin, but you want to not have to build on Bitcoin, well, BSV, right? Hell, I don't know. But bottom line is, why am I, there we go. I'm like, why am I having technical difficulties right here? All right, Decentraland. Back when I first got into cryptocurrency, this is one of the coins that I jumped into straight off the case. Got into it at around, I don't know, 3-4 cents, and did sell it at a profit, took my profits. But I think Decentraland, again, Web3, gaming, the whole nine, I think they have a bright future in cryptocurrency. Phantom, not really 100% familiar with them. Let's see. None of these, to be honest with you. Neo. I do own some Neo. Honestly, I was one of those guys that bought Neo when it was damn near its all-time high and been holding it ever since, staking it. So I do stake Neo. Sorry, I'm finishing the last time I drink. After I'm done talking with this, I think I'm going to run real quick and go get me some more. But anyway, do stake my Neo in the Neon wallet. Matter of fact, maybe I'll do another. I think I did a video about it way back when. But you can stake your Neo and go ahead and earn Neo gas which is basically the same as like using Ethereum for gas, same thing. And that's a reward for staking your NEO. I really think that NEO had a brighter future before a lot of these other layer one, well, what are now more popular layer ones and layer twos have come into play. Don't get me wrong. I think NEO still does have a future. However, I'm a lot less optimistic with regard to any price appreciation with regard to NEO. But again, if you're looking to stack a bunch of different things to make passive income in the cryptocurrency space, hey, NEO is one of those things, in my opinion. So let me make a quick note about that, because you know what? I'll forget all about it. So let me grab something here. You know, I'm old fashioned here. I'll write it down. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm just some old guy on the internet. NEO video. All right. A little note there for myself to remind me. And again, I see a few people again jumping on in here. Welcome. Appreciate you being here for the maiden live stream of Crypto on the Rocks. Basically, come on in, bring your own booze, jump on in. Link to join me is in the live chat. I'll see you in the back end here, and I will put you on, and you can join me live. We'll talk about whatever floats your boat, pretty much. All right. Like I mentioned, I need to go get another drink, because you want to know what? This is Crypto on the Rocks. I've got some rocks left in there, but I don't have any alcohol. So give me a minute. I'll be right back. Go get yours. Click that link. Come join me. I'll be right back. And there goes my lights. You're killing me. All right, I'm coming back. Hang on, I'm almost back. Put up the rest of the lighting that I knocked down, because that's how I roll. Okay. Got my next round of Captain and Coke kicking off the weekend here. Again, I don't know if my kids are kicking in any of these comments and they're just not joining me on the live stream here, but and they can jump in the chat and tell everybody that what the hell are you doing drinking Captain, because you don't drink Captain. They're not wrong. I generally don't. But I am tonight. If you're here, tell me what you're drinking at least. And let me live vicariously through your alcoholic beverage. All right. Again, maiden voyage of Crypto on the Rocks. Casual, sit back, have a drink. Matter of fact, I'm a drink. Preferably an alcoholic beverage. Whichever kind you want, that's all up to you. I'm hoping that you're going to join me live. Link to do that is in the live chat. Click that. It'll let me know you're here. Jump on in. And use the camera if you want. Don't have to use the camera. You can just use your audio, or for that matter, put something on in the chat and we'll talk about it. Appreciate you interacting. It makes this live stream more than just me sitting here chatting and getting, a little buzz going on the flip side of it. All right. And Philip, if you're out there, come on, join me. Or at least put something in the chat. Let me know you're here. My buddy, my brother. All right. You know what? I think I'm done with the whole coin gecko, what's going on with price action and all that kind of stuff right now. So let's see. Let's flip up one of the other news items I got here, or one of the other. Let's see, which one is this? Yes, Custodia Bank. Now, for those of you who don't know or don't remember, Kathy Long, who is the owner or CEO, I can't remember what her actual title is, of Custodia Bank, was denied a banking license because, and get this, because they wanted to operate on 100% backed assets. And they were told they can't do that. Because in case you don't know, if you're in this live stream and you're just here because you want to have a drink, cheers, by the way. Your bank does what's called fractional reserve banking. That means, actually, since COVID, they used to have a fractional percentage of all their customer deposits available in the bank. Since COVID, they don't even have to do that. They can literally operate with zero. Does that give you faith? I mean, we've already seen how many banks collapse so far this year. 2 live streams ago, Crypto Jar and I talked about the latest one and how it was getting like zero coverage in the mainstream media. Well, why is that? Because they don't want to ensue panic, which is exactly what would happen if people actually wrap their head around the fact that these banks are going to collapse. And this is just literally happening in slow motion. Well, Custodia Bank wants to operate 100% backed. And because they wanted to do that, they were denied a license to be able to be chartered as a bank. So they sued. And from the looks of this, looks like they won. Perfect. So this is coming from Custodia Bank. In fact, I'll make sure I follow them. I'm not sure that I do. I'll do that in a minute. Last month, we began to serve external customers for helping us reach this milestone. Special thanks go to our team, our investors, and our partners, especially in the face of regulatory pressure on digital asset industries. And again, remember, Custodia Bank is crypto friendly. Another reason why they hate Custodia Bank. And for whatever reason, that's not taking me to Custodia. So, okay, never mind. So, props to Custodia Bank. Oh, you know what? Kathy Long. Yeah, I'm already following her. If you haven't watched her in some interviews, you really should. Very smart lady, knows a lot about the banking industry and the cryptocurrency space for that matter. So definitely worthy of your follow and, listen to what she's got to say. All right, come on. How many people are here? I mean, I can see what they're telling me, the amount of people are here. And it looks currently like everybody's here on YouTube, and that's great. I lost my Facebook people. Again, welcome. Maiden voyage of Crypto on the Rocks. Idea here is bring in the weekend. Be here every Friday, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, and staying here until, I don't know, until we got nothing else to talk about. BYOB, bring your own booze. And then grab the link in the live chat. Come on. Join me talking about whatever crypto-related topic suit your fancy. Now, again, I've got some stuff lined up here, but this will be a lot longer and a lot less tedious if you join me and don't just sit here listening to me chat. But Lord knows I can talk and drink. All right. Let's see. What do I got up next? Oh, interesting. Yes. Let me log this one in here, right here. Here we go. Investor legend Paul Tudor Jones owns Bitcoin. Wow. If you're not familiar with Paul Tudor Jones, he is one of the wealthiest people in the world. He is considered an investment guru, basically, and has made his fortune, obviously, outside of crypto in traditional finance. He's written a number of books, and he's looked to by a number of, never mind the funds that he runs, etc. But he's looked to by investors from all angles, whether it's bigger investment firms, mom and pops, and just the average Joe like you and me, who's looking to find a way to get like good investment opinions, to properly or to find ways to keep our wealth together. And so Paul Tudor Jones is owning Bitcoin. To me, that is like a huge endorsement for the cryptocurrency space. Huge endorsement for the cryptocurrency space. Hang on one second. Now I've silenced my phone because, excuse me, oh, wait, Philip's telling me at least he's watching. He's saying I don't see anything that lets me chat. Oh, you know what, Philip? Hang on. I love you, brother. All right, hang on. Let's see here. There should be a live chat somewhere if you're on YouTube, which I'm guessing you are from what I can see in my analytics, brother. So if you can't see that, maybe others don't. So thank you for letting me know about that. Let me put the link inside the live chat again. Somewhere on your YouTube, I'm assuming you're watching on your phone, there should be a section that says live chat. If you hit like more, I think it says live chat. And if you go into the live chat, you can find the link to join me and or just chat. But so let's see here. Hold on. Invite, copy. All right. Link to join me live. Gotta love live streams, baby. And I appreciate, Philip, the fact that you're here, brother. Really do. All right. Here we go. I put that back in the live chat, so people on Facebook and YouTube should be able to get that in the live chat. Excuse me. Let me see if I can't add that in on YouTube itself. I hope this thing doesn't spit up at me. But I'm going to try and add that in right now. Hold on. Shut that off right there. Because I'm using this, it won't let me do it. Okay, sorry, brother. The only way you're going to be able to do it is by checking out the live chat. You got to find your live chat button so you can comment live. All right, so I'm going to keep going, and hopefully Philip finds that. Wendy, where are you? Jump in there. Show him. Help him find that live chat. And jump on in there and come on in. I see a couple more people actually jumping in. Excuse me. So welcome again to the Maiden Voyage Crypto on the Rocks. This is a BYOB scenario. Bring your own booze. Excuse me. Cheers. And click the link in the live chat. He's messaged me saying Wendy can't see it either. That's so funny. I'm going to try and hook you up, brother. Hold on one second. But hang on. Let's see. Really? Wow. Oh, brother, it's not wanting me to send you a message even. Oh, life is tough, I'll tell you what. Oh, my goodness. There we go. All right. I love live. All right. I'm sending you a live invite link, Philip. I don't know if that's going to help you find a live chat or not. Hopefully it does. I just sent it to you via email. So, all right, we're back to this again. Welcome. The idea of Crypto on the Rocks again. BYOB. Bring your own booze. Relax. Sit back and again, doesn't have to be an alcoholic beverage. You can be doing water. I got some of that too, by the way. You can be doing soda, whatever you want. I don't care. The point of this is to be able to have a casual, relaxing conversation about cryptocurrency, about whatever it is. You want to talk about a cryptocurrency project? Come on, let's do it. You want to talk about the price action on Bitcoin lately or whatever other cryptocurrency? Jump on. We can do it. You know, it would be great if you came on with the, video and audio, but you can come on with just audio if you want, or again, jump in the live stream chat and ask whatever question or go from there. So, matter of fact, I wonder if I can, All right. Well, there's the actual link to join me live right there. I'll put it up on the screen for a few minutes. And yeah, it looks like I'm having some more difficulty with my lighting here. I can see the settings. I'm sorry. This is the way it goes here right now. Unfortunately, when I started, I had a lot. I'm near a trying to fix me. Sorry. I'm near a window, so the sun was still kind of shining and setting. So the light coming in is changing the reflection on the back here. I don't know. Maybe next time I'll do something which is blurring the background. We'll see. I don't know. Again, Maiden Voyage. But speaking of Maiden Voyage, listen, I do 2 live streams currently every week. I do this one Friday nights from now on, 7 p.m. every Friday to bring in the weekend. Crypto on the Rocks. 7 p.m. Eastern time until whenever, talking about whatever you want. And hopefully you're going to join me in this crypto live stream. My other live stream is every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. And the topic on that one varies. It's usually the most pertinent topic of the week. This last live stream a couple of days ago, or this past Wednesday, was about PayPal and them issuing or creating a USD pay or a USD pegged stablecoin. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check that out. Dang. Yeah, these settings are not liking me right now. All right, we'll try that. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, that looks a little bit better. Anyway, Philip, I think, brother, you're trying to message me. I'll do my best. I'm a one-man band here. Holy Moses, yeah. Oh, there he is. I see you. Hang on, Philip. Hold on. I'm being joined by Philip. We're going to bring him on. Hang on one second. All right. Hang on. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome, brother.
Hey.
Aha! All right. There's my brother right there. There's my brother right there. Cheers. Cheers.
Woo, woo, woo.
How you doing tonight?
Good. Now.
Well, I'm glad you were able to figure it out. I'm glad you're joining me live.
No, you sent me a link. I was able to get in.
Well, yeah, I assumed you could just get it out of the chat. So, but I'm glad I was able to send it to you. I'm glad you're here. Yeah. How's Wendy doing?
She's doing good. She's right here.
I was gonna say, did you help him, Wendy?
No.
Oh, come on.
I just hit your link, and then it immediately put my face up, and then it said you're in the show, and before that it said you would have to get me into the show. So.
Yeah, I gotta let you in once you're here. I just caught you in the back here, so awesome. I'm glad you're able to join me. Now, for those who don't know, Philip, he misses most of my Wednesday live streams because he has other obligations at that point in time. So honestly, I really didn't figure he was going to join me tonight. I'm hoping you didn't not take Wendy out tonight because I was here. So
no.
You did. Okay. I was going to say, if you did, I owe Wendy an apology and maybe some dinner. Sorry.
No, we're all set. I was sitting here. We just finished supper, and I was going to go to bed. And I'm like, and I was looking at my emails. I go, oh, man, it's Friday night, 7 o'clock. I said, I got to get on there and at least say hi to him.
All right. You're the man. I appreciate it. Well, listen. I'm assuming you heard me in the background while you were trying to get in here. This is the maiden voyage. This is the first Friday night live stream. Again, bringing in the weekend, the BYOB. Coming in, jumping in, asking whatever questions you want. Looking to do this every Friday, 7 p.m. Bring in the weekend and just have a little casual conversation, a drink, talk about crypto because there's so much going on, man.
Yeah.
Glad you could join me. If you want, ask whatever you want, brother. We can talk about whatever floats your boat right now.
Well, I noticed Google. When I go to Google, it puts up like 5 or 6 things that are current information, right?
Yeah.
Like just always sporadically it changes. But this week there was a whole article on Cardano.
Yeah.
Which I thought was interesting that they're actually, it's getting Google press. You know what I mean? It's actually Cardano, and it talks about Cardano, and
things that are. No, you're not wrong. It's a lot more on the live, the mainstream end of things these days, which is good, and not just Cardano, not for nothing, but did you? I don't know if you caught my last live stream. Did you or read an article that you saw about PayPal putting in a stable coin, right?
Yeah. What exactly was all that? What is that exactly? Is that another crypto of some kind?
Well, that's what they're trying to make it to be. And honestly, they did build it on Ethereum. So it's technically an Ethereum-based token. But yeah, it's like any other stable coin. So like USDT or USDC. And it's meant to be pegged to a US dollar. So you can use it for purposes of trading. The difference with this one, though, Philip, is that, PayPal has, I think it's like 430 million users. So again, it's going to be only rolled out initially in the United States to start, and they're just rolling it out now, so not everybody already has access to this. But like when they do, that's going to be huge. You'll be able to actually take, like, you could buy right now crypto on PayPal. I don't recommend that, mind you, but you could, and then use that to buy the stable coin, and then use that stable coin basically as US dollar, which is eventually what I think is going to happen when this whole CBDC thing rolls out. So the bottom line is PayPal has basically jumped the gun and beat the US government and the Fed to the punch by creating this stable coin that now, once it's rolled out, you'll be able to use that to buy from merchants on PayPal. You'll be able to use that to send to anybody around the world on PayPal. I mean, you name it. And eventually it'll be interlocked with a bunch of other apps. So you'll be able to pretty much use it anywhere, kind of like you can use cryptocurrency, except all you need is PayPal instead of a cryptocurrency wallet.
So your money, like when people pay us through PayPal, that's what you're saying. It's there.
They could use that.
No one's getting in and stealing my money in PayPal. So
well, and exactly,
they're pretty secure about that.
Well, that's a great question, Philip. To be honest with you, what they did in the code, because the code has to be open source because it's on the Ethereum blockchain. So when they audited it, basically it has all the same protections, for lack of a better word, that you can do on PayPal. PayPal with that stable coin is able to freeze stable coins. They're able to basically wipe out accounts kind of and burn those tokens, which PayPal can do now. PayPal does it all the time. Now, how many times? Well, I mean, I don't know if you've ever experienced. I know I have. PayPal is locked.
Uh-oh, you froze up on me.
Locked in a. Oh, they wouldn't give it to me. So it's basically the same thing, but in the form of a cryptocurrency.
Say that again, Keith, because you just froze up and then you went really fast. So talk about PayPal. What has happened to you? Because Wendy's right here. Wonder if it's happened to us. I don't know.
Again, I don't know if it's happened to you where they've frozen your account.
Did they ever freeze our account? No, she's saying.
No.
Never.
Okay. Well, they have for me. So basically, in the past, I've had to prove to them, because I got a deposit for some services rendered, and then they froze my account because they thought it was suspicious. And I had to prove to them that I actually conducted legal business in order to get that money. With this stable coin, they basically have the same ability to do that. Now, again, I think it's a good idea. The stable coin, to me, is a double-edged sword. It's a good idea for people who are not familiar with cryptocurrency or looking to get into cryptocurrency. It's a great way to onboard these 400 million users. And for those who aren't familiar with it, okay, here's an introduction to it. I don't think PayPal at the end of the day is the end all be all for stable coins, but it's bottom line is, Philip, it's huge news. It's huge news for crypto.
Yeah. So is PayPal doing this so they can make more money somehow?
I do believe that is one of the things that motivated them.
Yeah.
Excuse me, because I mean, let's be honest, like anything else, there's fees for everything. So, you know, them having another avenue to get fees, why not? You know, so I do believe that's part of their motivation. I also believe that their motivation is relevancy, because you know, if they don't adapt,
right,
like I mentioned in the video, they're going to go the way of Blockbuster.
Yeah. Or Kmart.
And Kmart, exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly right. So I really do. I don't know. I think that.
You froze up again.
Sorry, I'm trying to fix my settings.
Do you think that with PayPal it would be like they then might accept Bitcoin as payment kind of thing?
Maybe eventually as payment. I mean, right now you can buy Bitcoin on PayPal.
Right.
And then if you want, you can trade that for their stable coin or vice versa. But
Yeah.
like, oh, well, if you have access to the stable coin currently.
Right.
But
right.
I don't know. Again, it wouldn't be
right.
being involved in the space. It wouldn't be the way I would do it. And as you know, I help you out with some of your crypto stuff. It's not the way I try to help you. It's like, do it on your own. You're better off.
Right. You know, the thing that I've been like, well, you already know this, and anybody that else out there that buys XRP knows it too. But I can now get obviously XRP on Coinbase, which is nice. For me, that's huge because, I know you say don't do it all on one place and stuff like that, but it's just more convenient. I don't like to flip back and forth. I just like to go on, see what my assets are, and just, if I need to move them off, I can. You're going to help me do that. But I'm just saying, it's nice to see them all right there, and then I can move them all off if I want to. You know what I mean?
Yep. No, I agree. Absolutely. It makes it convenient to get them out of one place. And, for those who don't know, prior to that, Philip was using Uphold to get XRP while this whole SEC thing was going on. And in fairness to Uphold, I have an Uphold account in 100% transparency. I have an Uphold account. I use Uphold rarely, mostly because at the time I use Brave browser, and I am a Brave content creator. So people would tip me, and I had to bring that BAT token to somewhere, and Uphold was the only place at the time. Now you can also bring it to Gemini. I've transferred all that because I like Gemini better. But what Philip is talking about was, during that whole SEC lawsuit, that when he wanted to purchase XRP, because he was basically building his bags while XRP was down, and good for him because you got to be up right now. And as far as price is concerned, he had to do it on Uphold. But now, once this case came where XRP isn't a security, you've got Coinbase added it back. Gemini just added it back, actually, I think a couple of days ago. Matter of fact, did you see the news about that today?
No. Today.
That's okay. Basically, the margins for trading with XRP on Gemini were so thin that it temporarily went up to like $50 on Gemini for an XRP. Now
for one XRP?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Did anybody sell something?
I have no idea. If they were smart, they did. But I have no idea. But the now, if you look on Gemini, matter of fact, last I checked, it was down to like about $1.
Oh, you're frozen up again.
And normal price. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's take a quick look. What's the current price of XRP here?
I think it's 63 cents.
Oh, look at Philip being all on top of this.
Yeah,
that's funny. I love it. My brother.
I was going to buy some, and I'm going to probably buy some XRP, even though it's 63 cents. I'd love it if it was still down at 30, whatever. But
yeah.
I want to keep building my XRP bag more and more. So
and you should. Why not? I mean, I think it still has a lot of upward price action. Hold on, let me see. Did I get it to add it? There we go. There it is. Philip is spot on. 63 cents for XRP as we speak. Look at Philip.
Hey,
I taught you well.
Yes, you did. You speaking of Uphold, we tried XDC, and we had Casper, and we decided we couldn't seem to get any of that off of there. Is that correct? Or something like that? So we traded in for XRP, and we moved XRP off.
Yes, we're talking on Uphold. That's what he's talking about.
Right.
And and honestly, do you still? I don't even remember. Do you still have your Casper on there? I know you got the XDC because we got to get that out of there.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't even have XDC because we couldn't, for some reason, we either got it out or we couldn't get it out. Casper we couldn't do anything with, and what I ended up doing, it was such a headache. We traded. We
traded that off. I remember.
All into XRP.
I remember
But
now.
I'm wondering, you think Casper and XTC will be picked up by Coinbase at some point or no?
I want to say XDC has been. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's go take a gander.
I haven't looked.
Hold on. XDC. Let's bring it up on the screen so everybody can watch here. Hang on. There we go. XDC, where's the markets? I want to say I thought I saw it had been, but maybe I'm wrong.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Well, I'd be surprised. It'd be nice if they did,
Or something that said it had, but I guess not.
And Casper hasn't either, right?
Correct. But the more I'm looking, it's funny. Before you jumped on here, excuse me,
Yeah.
I was talking about XDC and saying I got to do a little more research because of my friend Philip. So I'm going to be doing a little more with that. So hang tight, brother. It's I'm a little slow. Sorry. All right. Let's see. What else have I got? All right. Remember, I just want to jump on something else real quick. Remember, you and I, when we were last together, I was talking about how Bitcoin miners in Texas were getting like incentives and stuff to do that. All right. Well, there's the latest thing. Where is it? Right here, Texas. Here we go. Texas is moving to approve new initiatives for cutting greenhouse gas emissions from flared and vented gas, offering a tax exemption to energy producers for using fugitive emissions to power Bitcoin mining rigs.
Wow.
So exactly. Not only, are you being green by using this stuff to mine Bitcoin, but now Texas is going to give you a tax incentive for doing it.
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
That's awesome. I mean, they're all business. They like to make money.
Yeah. Hey, why not, right? Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
I think that's really cool. That's really interesting. The other thing we talked about, you were telling me, I was asking you, he's going to drip. A couple weeks ago about Bitcoin being under 30. So I'm trying to put, make sure I put a little bit every week into Bitcoin because it is under 30. So if end up Kathy Woods in her prediction, now I think she's raised the bar from 1 million to 1.5 million. So good for her. But holy moly, if you had, if I could get built up to 10%, if it stayed under 30, I mean, you told me that maybe have about 6 months, right? Maybe tops.
Well, and you know what? That's great. Today, that's new news. Matter of fact, let me see. I think I got it here. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can find it. No, maybe I don't have it here.
Well, I'm hoping it stays. Hoping it stays right around 30. Then, if I can get 6 months, that's 100. Say 50 to 100 a week. I could get close to that 10%. So when it ever did go to a million or $1.5 million, 10% of that would be, be a nice little chunk of change.
Absolutely. I don't know that that's going to be in this particular cycle, but what I was about to say was today was the deadline for the SEC to approve ARK Invest Bitcoin spot ETF. They didn't approve it, but what they did was they delayed it, which gives them until January to actually make that decision. So here's the thing. And even Kathy Wood, I think, came out and said this not too long ago. The likelihood is that when the SEC approves the ETF, which is that video I sent you to that I did. For those who don't know, check out Crypto Coin Mindset on YouTube. All the latest videos right there. Make sure you subscribe and like. But I did a video talking about being able to front run the market. And that was surrounding the whole pending approval of Bitcoin ETFs, because they're going to get approved. BlackRock has an ETF in there. BlackRock basically runs the world. So they're going to get approved. the thing is, like I said, I think it was Kathy Wood that said it. Basically, they're anticipating that come probably January, because that's when they just kicked the ARK Invest down the road till, they're going to end up approving multiple ETFs at once. When that happens, you're talking, there's basically, Philip, about $7 trillion sitting on the sidelines waiting to come into Bitcoin. That's
Huge.
There's only 21 million Bitcoin.
Right.
And the amount of Bitcoin on exchanges is at an all-time low already. Can you just imagine what that's going to do to the price? Now, again, I don't think it's going to hit her 1.5 million at that point, but I do believe we're going to see six figures.
Yeah.
That's just my humble opinion.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's like you said, 6 months, just keep plugging along, be patient. Even if the price does continue to go up, just keep doing a little bit by little bit, by little bit. All right.
Well, exactly. That's the whole point of dollar cost averaging. It doesn't matter what the price is; it's on your time frame, and you just hit the nail on the head. For you, every month a little bit, every month a little bit, every month a little bit. So be it. Who cares what the price is doing? At the end of the day, it's building the sats. It's having that money in your wallet, and that's the other key. And for those who are new to cryptocurrency, who may be here, you don't want to leave your money on exchanges. Yeah, okay, I get it. You may have to do that for a short period of time, but your end goal should be to get that money off an exchange and into a self-custody, a non-custodial wallet. And that way you control the keys. Because at the end of the day, if you don't control the keys, you don't control the coins. And if you're leaving it on Coinbase or Uphold or whatever exchange, it doesn't matter, or centralized exchange, they control the keys. They do. Look what happened to FTX. When they went under, they took everybody's money with them.
Yeah. Hey, what about this, though? I noticed, it's been a couple of weeks, might be in a month now. I was going to ask you this question. Coinbase came out with their own wallet, right?
It's a non-custodial wallet, yes.
Right. So is it related to Coinbase?
They're the ones who put it together, and I believe you can connect your Coinbase account to the wallet, but it's a non-custodial wallet. So at the end of the day, you control the keys. So they don't control that. That's a completely separate wallet. Matter of fact, I did an entire article about it. You know what? Let me see if I can find it real quick, and I'll put the link in the live chat so everybody has it. Hold on. But yes, that's basically it's a non-custodial wallet. It's a hot wallet, so that means that it's not as secure as, for example, I can tell everybody that Philip uses Ledger as one of his cold storage wallets, and that is much more secure than this Coinbase wallet that you're talking about. But it is still okay to use the Coinbase wallet. It's just not as secure as a hardware wallet. All right, here's the for everybody. Here's the article I did on that. I'm pumping it into the live chat right now. So if you want to go check that out on my blog, cryptocoinmindset.com, you can. There it is. Pop that in the chat. But that's what that's about. That is, you can connect. So it's a separate wallet from Coinbase, even though it's called Coinbase Wallet, Philip. But you can connect your Coinbase account to it, so it's easier to move the funds. That's a good question.
Well, I just saw it and I thought that would be, be convenient. I like to look at things as convenient.
Yep.
I know you say have multiple wallets, but for me, I'd forget which wallet I had. You know what I mean? So.
Well, they make spreadsheets for that, Philip.
Yeah. And you know me, I have plenty of time to do spreadsheets and all that other stuff.
Oh, you make it sound like Wendy wouldn't help you. But anyway.
Yeah, it's all, that's right. I have to get Wendy to help me do everything. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, well, you know what, Philip? You're the only person that's putting any kind of questions in here. So you got any other questions? I might as well answer them for you. If you got it, somebody else might have the same question. So
No, I like I like that article about Cardano. I read it, but I forgot what it said. But it was nice just seeing it on Google. I think that's, you know, I know Crypto Crow talks a lot about Cardano. I know you talk a lot about Cardano, and
Yep.
I like that Cardano. Well, if I leave it, I'm building a little Cardano right now, and I'm getting 2%, and I know I can move it off of there and make more. So the guy I work with needs to help me get to that point. So if you know him or anyone, you know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
know I've got to make time, Keith. I got to make time.
And not just you, brother, not just you. And for those who are listening in, Cardano, Cardano is a proof of stake coin. So you're able to stake Cardano. There's a number of places you can do it. I suggest doing it natively on the Daedalus wallet. Matter of fact, there's an entire playlist on my YouTube channel just dedicated to Cardano and staking in the Daedalus wallet. And that's what Philip's talking about. He's as I am. That's one of the help me, passive income opportunities that we do at the same, putting our money, our Cardano, staking it in Daedalus, and just earning a passive income from letting it sit there. So basically growing our bags by just staking them. The great news about Cardano, unlike some other stakeable coins, is that you don't have to lock it up for any period of time. You can take them in, put them in, take them out as you need to. So that's what Philip's talking about there, so everybody understands. And if you need more information about that, put a question in the chat or check out that entire playlist. I probably got about 30 videos in there showing you the whole thing.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Keith.
My pleasure. You listen. Matter of fact, you know what? I know Philip's here talking about this, but I'll put it out there for everybody else that's not currently involved in the chat. I also have consulting services. So if you need help with crypto or whatever it happens to be, now again, I'm not going to give you financial advice. I'm not going to do it for you. None of that baloney. But if you go to my website, cryptocoinmindset.com, and look up consulting, you can get help from me as you need it. And in fact, I'll put that link in the description in the live chat as well. So feel free to go ahead and do that, and we can figure something out. Philip and I, we again, like I told you in the beginning of this live stream, we like to get together. When we get together, we like to have a drink or two or three or whatever. And and as part of that, we end up talking crypto. And so a lot of this stuff for Philip and I gets done as we're just sitting back and enjoying each other's company. So, but the link to that is in the description below. If you're looking to have a consultation, feel free to jump down there and fill out the form, and I'll get back to you.
Now, see, I don't get any of that because you already told me, like in the chat, you can't do that
you are invited as a guest, so technically you can't see the chat.
Okay.
At least not where you are currently. You'll be able to see it in the replay at this point. If you were co-hosting this with me, then you'd be able to see it. But because you're a guest, you can't actually see the live chat.
And the other thing too is I'm looking. All of this is done on my iPhone. I'm not looking at a computer, so maybe that's another problem.
I don't think that has anything to do with it.
No? Okay.
Because it's the way we're inside of a streaming software called StreamYard. If anybody's interested in that, there's a link on my all my videos for that. But the software itself only allows you certain permissions as a guest, certain things you can do as a guest.
Yeah,
that's why.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah.
Well, I don't know, brother. Nobody else is seeming to jump in here with any questions. So I don't know if you got more questions, hit me up for them. If not, I know it's it's getting late for you at this point.
Yeah.
Us old guys go to bed early.
Yeah. This has nothing to do with crypto. How's the family? Everybody doing good, I hope?
I appreciate you asking. Yeah, everybody's status quo at this point. Getting in the back to school kind of thing going right now.
Yeah.
With the grandkids and such.
Yeah. Well, say hi to all of them.
I absolutely will, my friend. I absolutely will.
Right.
I'm surprised they're not in here. They promised me they were going to join in, but you know how these kids are.
Well, it's all right. It's fine. I really appreciate you, and thanks for doing it. I hope I can make it in on Fridays. That'll be fun.
Yeah, me too. I'd love to have you join in, and hopefully, as we get more and more people, it'll be a super lively conversation and such. So, and
Yeah.
same, my friend. You say hi to the family for me. I know I haven't seen them. Honestly, I might be hitting you up pretty soon. Come up and visit. So,
Well,
oh,
you always have a free room. You know that.
I do, and I appreciate that. Um, and hey, here we go. Crypto Jar's hitting me up in the live chat here. He say, "Hey, buddy, sorry I can't make it on." Hey, Crypto Jar, no problem. I know you got things going on. I appreciate it. You know, we talked earlier. I mentioned to everybody at the beginning of the stream that you'd be heading off to that conference coming up in Toronto, I think it is. So we look forward to hearing some info about that once you're done. So I appreciate it, and hopefully you can join me and Philip, because we're gonna be dragging Philip back again next week if you get the chance. If not, I know next week's the conference, so maybe the following week. So thanks, Crypto Jar. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I thought he had a lot of good things. I listened to him the other day with you, and he had a lot of good things to say. So that was pretty good.
Yeah,
But
he's a
yeah, and I can get my questions together now. So next week if I have questions, I can pop them out there.
all right. Sounds good, my friend. Sounds good. I mean, at this point, like I said, there's nobody else really asking any questions, so I think maybe we'll
All right.
call it a night. Let us old guys relax. I'm gonna go get me another drink because I'm dead here at this point. I need another one.
All right, brother.
I really appreciate you coming on. Thanks, man.
Yeah, and I'll do the same thing next week. I'll text you and let you know if I can or can't. You can invite me in.
All right, listen, you should be getting it in your email, and that link should. Well, you know what? If you're using your phone, maybe you're gonna have an issue with seeing the live chat. Let me know if you can. I got you covered, brother. I got you covered. All right, and again, tell the family I said, hey,
I'll do.
Wendy, take care. Thank you for helping him.
You hear?
Good night.
Here she comes. Oh, you hear him in the background. All right, good.
All right.
See ya. Bye.
All right. Later, brother.
How do I get out?
I got you. Hang tight.
Bye.
Bye. I'm trying to hold on. There we go. Boom. All right. There we go. All right. Well, I'm glad Philip joined in. I'm going to say it again. You know, my brother right there. I love that guy. Always there having a drink. Usually it's beer because, you know, I like some of the microbrews around where he's at. And so having that is winner chicken dinner. Matter of fact, maybe I'll get some of those. We'll bring them on for future live streams. All right. But right now, I don't see any other. Oh, wait. Here we go. We got another one. Crypto Jar getting back to me. Awesome. Wait, you know what? Ironically, Crypto Jar, here's the thing. I'm not a like Captain fan, you know, rum and Coke kind of thing. But guess what? That's what I started out with today, and I've polished 2 of them off so far. So you bring that, and we'll all sit here and enjoy that. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. So again, appreciate everyone that joined in and was watching the maiden voyage here, the maiden live stream for Crypto on the Rocks. Again, I plan to be doing this live stream to bring in the weekend every Friday, starting 7 p.m. Eastern time and going till whenever. It's a BYOB, bring your own booze. And come on, click the link, join me here. We have casual and hopefully interesting conversations about different cryptocurrency related topics, and maybe a laugh or two along the way. So I really appreciate you joining me again. That's every Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. You want a reminder for that? You can sign up. Whoops, hold on one second. I'm technical difficulties. Maybe I had a little too much to drink. No, not yet. But you can sign up for my newsletter. There should be a little later on, once I process all this, there'll be a link in the description below. But if you go in the description of any of my videos, you'll find a link to join the newsletter. If you do that, you'll get notified before before I come live, and it'll give you a reminder a couple of days ahead of time. Also, I do a live stream every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Yes, sometimes Crypto Jar is in there with me joining in, and I'm trying to coordinate some other guests to have interviews and so on. And we talk about whatever the latest cryptocurrency related topic is on that particular week. Again, this last one a couple of days ago, this past Wednesday, was about the PayPal stablecoin issuance. That's going to have a huge impact on the cryptocurrency space. So if you haven't already watched that, check out my YouTube channel and check that out on the past live stream. All right, that's going to do it. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to head out. I really appreciate everybody being here, and I will see you all on Wednesday, 10 a.m. I'll see you there.